What's up, guys? I'm back with another recap / rant, and today we talk about the Falcons versus the Jets. Man, listen, the Falcons just lost against the Jets 24-27. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not surprised at all. I've been telling y'all the same junk since week one. This team is absolutely trash on offense. But you know what? I'm not even gonna blame Kirk Cousins for this game because we had a chance at the end. What happened? Kyle Pitts dropped the dang ball. David Seals dropped the dang ball, and Darnell Mooney dropped the dang ball at the end of the game. But I will have to say, last week against the Saints, what we do? We adjusted our play calling to Kirk Cousins. What did they do this game? They ran the same run play the whole game. They ran the same pass play the whole game. And guess what? Kirk Cousins only had 12 passes attempts in the whole first half. Absolutely freaking garbage. But guess what? The only thing they care about is Bijan Robinson stats. And yes, he is a great player. He's a great person. But it seems like every time he has a best friend on the other team, we freaking lose the game. Last week, when we went against the 49ers and, they was like, oh, yeah, they've been working off season with this man and all this other stuff. We lost against the 49ers, man. They talking about, oh, Brees Hall and them, hey, man, we cool, whatever. We lost against that, man. And I think it was somebody else. But today, it was absolutely trash. Yeah, 24-27. I'm not surprised. The last time I think the Falcons lost against the Jets, I was at the game. It was back in 2013. And that kicker, Nick Folk, was still on the team back in 2013. And guess who we lost against back then? It was Geno Smith at the last minute with the buzzer beater. And now this game, the first points in that game came from Nick Folk on the field goal. And now the last points in this game came from Nick Folk. Absolutely crazy. The man is 41 years old. Tyrod Taylor is 36 years old, man. And we got destroyed. Besides the score being 24-27, this is an embarrassing loss. Obviously, they're NFL teams. I'm not doubting them. Obviously, I like some Jets players and stuff like that. But as far as this season, how the media is perceived and how they're actually been playing, the Jets have been a trash team this season. Like I said, I'm not knocking nobody, but I'm saying, on paper, the Jets are supposed to be trash. And what do? We lose against a supposed trash team. Look at this team. Just like how we got blown up by Miami. Now, Miami getting a stretch and stuff like that. I believe they did beat the Saints today, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know for sure. But anyway, let me get the stats real quick. But yeah, now the Falcons are 4-8. The Jets are 3-9. Absolutely freaking ridiculous. Kirk Cousins, 21 for 33, 234 yards, a touchdown. I thought he threw a pick. It says 0 picks right here, but I don't know what the heck that's about. But on the TV, it said he threw a pick, and he got 2 sacks. Bijan Robinson, this is all they care about stat-wise. 23 carries, 142 yards, and a touchdown. Tyler Algier, they said the man had the highest percentage of touchdowns and stuff like that in the NFL. Basically carry to touchdown ratio. But yet he only had 8 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown. Don't forget his rookie year, he had over 1,000 yards. But it seems like people forget about that, or the coaches forget about that. We know, but they forget about that as well. Kyle Pitts, dudes like to drops the ball all the freaking time when it matters. 7 receptions though, some kind of way. 82 yards, my bad. Bijan Robinson had 5 catches for 51. Tyler 2 for 35. Darnell Mooney 2 for 25. But guess what? They threw it at Darnell Mooney 5 times. He only caught the ball 2 times. They threw it at David Seals 4 times. He only got the ball 2 times. Dylan Drummond looked like he was about to do something, but he didn't do absolutely anything. This dude, Devin Tompkins or whatever, he came in, two receptions and stuff like that. But that was nothing, man. This game was absolutely trash. Terrible freaking play calling. The defense can only do so much like they always do. And then towards the end, just like any other regular person, they get tired. This game was all on the coaching, all on that dumb freaking same basic play call. You know what? I'm not even going to be mad. Before with Michael Penix, what did they do? They're the same pistol play. They do this, they do that. The same play. Now they adjust to Kirk Cousins, but then they do the same play, 2 plays with Kirk Cousins. So that's just so stupid to me. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why we have this offensive coordinator in the NFL. It seemed like the Browns coordinator the same way as y'all saw today what they did against the dang 49ers. I don't know what it is with these coaches just like getting by on doing like the most basic watered down play calling that doesn't work. I see if the stuff was working and it was like, you know what, we got a basic offense, everybody can understand, you know what I'm saying, but we still win the games. This team has the most basic offense I've ever seen in my entire life, and we're losing games. But somehow the coach is going to say, oh, we got to find a way to win. How many times are you going to keep saying that before you guys should be released? I told y'all I'm not blaming this game on Kirk Cousins because he put his images in that last drive. He threw it right in all of them receivers' hands, but they dropped the ball. But this has to do everything with the coaching. This coaching staff sucks. Get rid of this freaking Raheem Morris, Raheem the Dream, but they say the dream is dead, man. He's a cool guy, whatever, man. Look, that's all good. That's great. But he's not a good head coach. Get him the freak up out of here. This man, Zach Robinson, probably the worst offensive coordinator we ever had. Steve Sarkisian, as an offensive coordinator, was mid. He was but guess what? I think we still made the playoffs with him. But as a coordinator, he was and we got him up out of there. You know, he doing this thing over there with Texas or whatever, Tennessee, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, but this dude, Zach Robinson, is the worst offensive coordinator in Falcons history. And this dude having a job is a complete embarrassment, man. Straight up. I don't know how the heck they doing this. I don't know why they're allowing it. It is freaking ridiculous. Shout out to Diablo for coming in, making some good plays. We didn't have no interception in this game. We didn't do anything. We got a sack with James Pierce. Should have had more sacks, but that man was all over the place. Tyrod Taylor was looking like he was a rookie back with Baltimore, Pro Bowler back with the Bills. Dude was just doing everything he can. But don't forget, for some reason, I thought Tyrod Taylor was a high round pick, but he was a 6th round pick back in 2011. Crazy work right there. Other than that, nothing too crazy. Leonard Floyd got a sack, and then in the game, he looked like absolute trash. I don't know what the heck he was doing. Tyrod Taylor was running all over us. But yeah, speaking of Tyrod Taylor, dude was 19 for 33, 172 yards, a touchdown. He did what he needed to do to put his team in position to win. Same thing with he had 8 carries for 44 yards as the quarterback as well. This is what we wanted Michael Penix to do when he was healthy. Get out the pocket, scramble. Seemed like the Falcons always have a problem with mobile quarterbacks. And as you see, you know, with Bryce Young, you see with Tyrod Taylor and all these other guys, we cannot do anything against these mobile quarterbacks. I don't know why. But we are the second in the league when it comes to sacks. The defense is not the problem, in my opinion. The defense stops the offense the whole game, and then the offense continuously to be trash the whole game. And then finally, when they want to score, the defense is already tired, and that's how it is every single game. It's always been like that this entire season. And the coaching staff is literally the definition of insanity. Like I told y'all, I don't know. I told y'all I respect Arthur Blank, but I don't know who thought it was a good idea to bring in the Saints GM, an old Buccaneers head coach, and think this thing was going to work. This is absolutely terrible. This is probably the worst I've ever seen the Falcons since I've been alive. This is bad. Like, this is bad. I don't know how you can be like, oh, yeah, man, these coaches are doing a great job. Keep them on the team. It's next year. No, this is terrible. This is embarrassing. This is like the dude should be fired after the press conference. All of them. Leave Jeff Obridge as the interim head coach, but Raheem is gone, Zach Robinson is gone. Freaking get Rich McKay up out of here, man. Get that dude up out of here. Get everybody that has anything to do with it. Get Terry Fontenot up out of there, man. Get all of them dudes up out of there, man, and clean house. These dudes are absolutely freaking trash, and they did exactly what they said they was going to do, man. Come in here, change the face, and that's exactly what they did. Now we can continually being the laughing stock of the NFL. We are worse than what we were before. Any type of credit that we had after we beat the Bills, when they was like, oh, shoot, the Falcons are looking nice. They may be a playoff team. They doing that. After losing against the Miami Dolphins and after doing this jump like this, we are literally the laughing stock of the NFL. This is the worst Falcons coaching staff in the history. I don't think this is our worst team. This is the worst Falcon coaching staff in history, in my opinion. The whole regime, as far as that, we got talented guys on the team, and the fact that they don't know how to utilize one of the most talented guys group of guys that we have. Y'all may be like, oh, well, Penix is hurt. Drake London is hurt. Did we not win the game last week? Is the 49ers not winning with their whole freaking defense out? Was Brock Purdy not out and all that other stuff? Were they still not winning games? Did they not win today? You see what I'm saying? I'm tired of that injury excuse. I'm tired of that, all that other stuff. No. If they trash, they trash. They need to do something about it, man. These dudes suck. They're trash. They need to get dealt with. Straight up. I mean, that's all I can really say on that. I don't know how these dudes still can convince Rich McKay and all these other guys. I don't know, Terry Fontenot, like, oh shoot, this is my evil plan, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the Saints organization my whole life. I'm from Louisiana. Let's go in here and let's infiltrate the Falcons. You know what? My first 2 years, we're going to get rid of Matt Ryan. Oh, shoot. We're going to get rid of Julio Jones. We're going to get rid of Grady Jarrett. Let's go. And guess what we have now? A freaking terrible record, 4-8. That's exactly what Terry Fontenot did when he got to the Falcons. Got rid of some of the top best Falcons of all time. And now we looking stupid. We are absolutely garbage. This freaking coaching staff is trash. But somehow, some kind of way, it's okay. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Oh, it's a pass. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. They babying people. Oh my gosh, yeah, we'll go get them next week. We'll do this. We'll do that. No, man, this junk is terrible. So yeah, that's really what I got to say about it. Breece Hall, 19 carries, 68 yards. We did a good job against the run, but he did get a touchdown. We just couldn't stop Tyrod Taylor running all over the place. Mitchell, the man had 12 targets, had 8 receptions. That's who we couldn't stop today. Will McDonald made some good plays for them. They traded away most of their good players, man. And like they don't even have Jamal Adams. You know, Jamal Adams is on the Raiders. They don't have Quentin Williams. He's freaking not even on the team no more. They don't have Sauce Gardner no more. They don't have none of them dudes, man. Hold on. They don't even have They don't even have the other dude, the receiver. Where's Wilson at? That man ain't even on the stat sheet. They don't even have. I don't know if they still have him, but that man didn't play today. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. They don't have none of these guys. Their star power is gone. Their record is trash. And what do we do? Go out there and lose. So hey man, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Raheem is still gonna be here? Y'all think Zach Robinson is still gonna be here? Do you think Rich McKay will still have a job? Terry Fontenot, all these other guys, the big wigs as they call them, man, all these dudes that's running this thing and making this whole thing work, because there is no way anybody can just sit down and be like you have to be a terrible coach to have all of this talent and not know what to do with it. You got the freaking, and I'm going to keep saying this, I have to say this every single video. You have the number one wide receiver in college last year on the practice squad. Led college in every single category. Nick Nash. But you got David Sills out there, who's actually had 2 touchdowns in 2 games. But guess what he did in the game when it mattered? Dropped the ball. You got Darren Mooney, who's been a shell of himself, drops the ball. You got the first round Kyle Pitts, drops the ball. But yet Drake London is gone. All these other guys are gone. Ray is gone. All these other guys are gone. But yet you don't utilize this man in this situation. That's terrible coaching. That's if a coach cannot see a talented player and have them on the bench and not utilizing the guys they have, that is not a good coach. Okay? So I have ranted long enough, but let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out.